Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Chelsea. If you're new here, you're not new, welcome back. If you are new, please subscribe, comment, like, all those things. And I am so happy that you are here. If you'd like to watch any of my other educational commentary content, it'll be linked up there. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is at CCsuarez. As you can assume already, just from the title of this video, we have quite a few cringy things to go over. I'm real excited about it. You should be too. So let's get into it. Actually, I need to go get a glass of wine first because fuck it. Okay, I am back. So this first girl, if you watch Kiki Chanel, she's gonna be very familiar to you. And as you can imagine, it's that time of year again, either during, really when like tax season first starts, which is right now, and then also with the stimulus checks coming out as well, these MLMers are just acting a fool. So this is what this is in regards to.
Okay, and one other thing I have to share with you guys, I had shared this with a few girls who I've been talking to who are planning on joining our New Year challenge, which I'm super excited about, but I wanted to make it public in Instagram stories. So if you've been thinking about joining us, I have to say, I got my stimulus check today, $600 of free money that I was not expecting. I didn't even know that I was getting it. I'm putting that money towards my debt, which is amazing. But if you are someone who is wanting to invest in your health and fitness journey, and you're the person who always uses the excuse of, I have money, the other main excuse I have here is I don't have time, which check your screen usage, your screen time. I promise you have 30 minutes a day. And same when it comes to money, you guys. Like when I joined, I did not have the money either. I bought my challenge pack on a credit card, paid it off later because I knew that my health was an important investment. And we say we don't have money, but we're choosing to spend our money on other things that aren't going to better us or better our life. So why not invest in your health? It's not very expensive for the entire year, and considering all the tools and resources that you get when you join me. So like before I joined, I paid you guys like $50 for a gym membership, which adds up to be like $600 a year, to join my community where you get access to workouts that you can do from your home. You don't have to commute, you don't have to wear a mask, which fucking sucks. I hate wearing a mask, especially when I'm at the gym and I'm sweating and I'm breathing heavy. And you get like 70 plus fitness programs, thousands of workouts, literally every type of like fitness style you can think of, which I love. There's such a variety. You get access to my community with daily check-ins, so many amazing prompts just all around like fitness and nutrition and healthy living and mindset. Also get access to 60 plus like meditations, and 2 comprehensive nutrition training programs. So you get all of the videos that walk you through like how to fuel your body for your life, so you can really stop like dieting and binging and yo-yoing and all of that, and really just create like a sustainable, healthy lifestyle and a healthier relationship with food and with your body. And a month supply of my superfood protein that I drink every single day, that is just filled with so much goodness and things that you can't find every day, like in the foods that you're eating. So it really helps fill nutritional gaps and just aligns with all of your health and goals. It's really helped me with my digestion, my energy. Obviously it's not curing my celiacs, but it definitely helps me manage celiacs.
A few things. Y'all always know it's some bullshit whenever I have to grab a pen and I'm like taking notes. The creepy smiling. She talks like this, and it's just like, you should definitely join my team, and it's like, girl, blink twice if you are being held hostage. Are you okay? It's so creepy how she goes like back and forth, and it's just so fake. Like, I can't stand that shit. Like, it's okay not to smile. It's okay to not be okay. But when it's so weird because you can see it, she just goes right back to selling it, and it's just so great, and I just love it, and like, it's just so much strain, and it's, how many hemorrhoids does she have? That's my question. And then also, I literally have creepy smiling. And then everything that she just listed, you can find for free online. I know I say it about everything. I'm like, fucking go to Pinterest. But I find almost all of my workouts on Pinterest. So I made the goal and I worked out today. Y'all would be very proud of me. And I'm not like sharing it on anywhere because I'm like, no, it's about me. I don't want to share it anywhere. Just, I want it to be me changing my body to be about me. So I worked out this morning. I'm going to work out tonight, and I'm not going to a gym, literally doing it in my house. I'm being more active. Whenever I'm trying to walk Wiggum twice a day, I'm just trying to be more active and eating better, right? So I told Tony, I was like, I'm turning 30 on March 20th. That's in my mind. I'm like, that's in like 2 months. Like, what am I gonna do? I want to feel and look my best. I know I look great right now. I feel great, but I also know I can look better. So that's just me, personal choice. Don't fuck with my personal choices. But I literally looked up like butt workouts, like leg workouts, things like that. And I just found shit on on Pinterest. And then I find like healthier recipes, which really, I just eat meat and eat meat. Sorry. I eat fucking meat and green shit, literally meat and vegetables. And that's all I try to eat. I try not to eat anything else. Yes, I did have a bagel today, but it was a bagel thin. So stop judging my life. And I also rarely eat bagels and I rarely eat bread and that type of stuff. So you can find basically everything she just fucking said free on the internet. And I can't stand the fact when they're like, with the stimulus check, like you can invest in a business. What if people don't want to do that? You could also invest in a personal trainer. You could also invest in a nutritionist and actually getting like the real things that you're wanting if that's the route you're wanting to go. And she's like, oh, well, all of them say this, but they're like, oh, well, you're spending money on things that, you know, aren't benefiting you. How do you know me spending $400 on a date night with my husband isn't benefiting me? I think it is benefiting me. It's actually priceless. Spending time with my husband and making those memories and things like that. Or getting new, you know, work from home clothes. Why is your shitty shampoo or your gross ass shakes, why is that more valuable than me getting like work from home outfits that like make me feel cozy when I'm working from home and improve my mood? Who says that your shitty shit that you're trying to sell me is more valuable than what I want to buy? You're the only person that thinks that because you're trying to make money. So stop it. Just be aware, like literally don't buy shit from people on social media. That's all I'm trying to say. No one is going to recruit you for an actual company, for an actual business, for an actual job opportunity. And when it's an actual legitimate position, an actual legitimate job where you can actually make money, they're not going to be promising you all of these things. Okay? That's not how real work. Y'all can tell I'm spicy. My hands are going crazy. Okay, next one, because I don't want to fucking listen to this girl any longer. She literally goes on forever. I can't listen to her. Oh God, that one's bad too.
It's so good. I'm literally like working, I'm doing some
Oh, why do they constantly like you know you can get that with almost any curling wand. And also there were only like 4 pieces of your hair that were curled. I understand if you're trying to just go for like more volume or whatever, or like some type of body to your straight hair. I get it. I do that sometimes, but it's like, what are you doing? And then on the next thing, she had shared this person's Instagram story where it says the girl's handle and it says, when your bestie pulls up with her fully paid for Cadillac and you get hype, you get chills, you get inspired. But like, it's not fully paid for. It's in your name. It's not fully paid for. That shit's most likely leased. It's not fully paid for at all. Unless you pay $0 for it and all of the other costs are paid for. It is not fully paid for, which it is not. And also, legally, they cannot say that it is a fully paid for Cadillac because bitch, it's fucking not. So then there's a reels that she posts where she's like, my hair used to be flat, my hair used to be gross and knotted and tangled and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it's not your hair, it's the products. And I know that's something they even say, but also it's not just Monat. I say this all the time, and it's the same thing with Beachbody and these other type of things too. And I saw that someone posted this. It's not that the products are great. It's that you're putting more effort into it and you're actually using a hair care system. Like I said before, and I say it a million times, if I use, you know, the Aussie products, the shampoo and conditioner that are in our shower right now, and I don't blow dry my hair, I just let it air dry, just brush it out, that's it. It'll look okay. It's not gonna look great. But then if I use my purple shampoo, use my Fanola restructuring shampoo, use the Fanola restructuring mask, leave that on for like 5 minutes while I'm showering, rinse that out, put in the Fanola restructuring serum after I like towel dry my hair a little bit, section out my hair, and then blow dry it in sections. And then use like another styling product and like do this to it. Like, yes, my hair is obviously going to look better if I do that instead of all of that. And then also, when it comes to like Beachbody and all that shit, if you go from not working out and not really eating healthy and, you know, thinking, you know, that corn is a vegetable that's healthy, right? I mean, I love corn, but still, you understand what I mean. Then if you go to working out constantly and consistently and actually like meal prepping and, you know, not snacking all the time, not eating junk food, like actually like eating healthier, of course, you're going to feel better and look better. Again, it's not because of the MLM, it's because you're actually putting effort into that aspect of your life. All right, now just because I am a little bit petty, we're gonna visit our girl who left me 70 million voice notes. If you haven't watched that video, you definitely should. Let's get into it.
I also wanted to come on here for a second and just, this is something I like see a lot with not only my business, but just in general in life, is that sometimes your partner is not going to be supportive, which to my mind like blows my mind, because like, what's the purpose of being with someone if you're not going to support them and what they want to do? But more than that, I don't understand why men are so scared or perturbed for the women in their life to use their own money to buy something that they can return if they don't like it. And if they do like it, and they do work it, could change their entire life like it's changed mine. But yet some men are just so closed off to even thinking about it. I had so many people in my life telling me not to do this, but I did it because deep within myself, I felt like, no, there's something here. And I got 30 days to try it completely risk-free. Like, why not? Why not? Because you know what? I can pray for the everything. I can pray for the cake. I can pray for it. I can beg God for it. And when he shows up with the flour and the eggs and the water and the chia seeds if you're vegan, either way, you need to be able to put it all together and see the opportunities when they're in front of you, because somebody else is going to take that spot. Somebody else is going to fill that energetic void, and you're just going to watch those other people instead of it be you. Come on. Do it better. To the women out there that want to do this, but their men is like, don't do it. No. Fucking do it. And hide it. And work while they're asleep. And they'll never know. And then I always think about if Jacqueline would have listened to Jesse, who was like the biggest hater. He was like literally laughing at her. And instead she used that to fuel her to do better, to accomplish more. And now she's my mentor, who's the #1 global income earner of the entire company. Like, guys, I'm not allowed to say how much money, but you can look at the income disclosures and see. Imagine if she would have listened to Jesse. Imagine. Oh, forgot to tell you. Now she bought out Jesse's company. He's retired too. And all they do is travel the world, and now they're remodeling their estate. Stop thinking small. You are amazing. You have a superpower inside of you. God brought you onto this earth for a reason. So if you've been connected to me, there's a reason. So don't think too much about it. Just try it. It's literally nothing to lose. Literally nothing.
Okay, a few things. She said that we can look up the income disclosure statements. So we're going to, because I like facts. All right, so then this girl that we're talking about right now, she is MMB, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the 5th rank within Monat. The average annual earnings for that rank is $10,000. So that's good. Like what? The low annual gross earnings, again, gross earnings, not net earnings. This is before taxes and before any products or anything like that, is about $2,000. And I'll have this link down below too. And then the high annual gross earnings is $68,000. Like, it's just so crazy. Now think about it as well though. Like, it says high annual gross and that's 68. Wow, that's great. But then it says low, which is 2,000, and then the average and the median are 9,000 to 10,000. So it's like, obviously the high annual is like a one-off, and it's obviously most people are making like 10 to 9,000. So this girl is like, bitch, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the average right here. Like, that's not impressive. And she also said, work your business while your husband's asleep. Don't tell them, like, all this, like, that's such bad relationship advice. As someone who's been in a successful relationship for 10 years, successful marriage for 5 years now, do not do that. Me and Tony have a rule that if we are going to spend over, I think it's $200, if we're going to spend over $200 on something, we need to tell each other. And like, we have separate bank accounts, so that's fine. But I also like, I want, it's not like I'm going to tell him no or he's going to tell me no. It's just like, hey, I'm buying that. But also it's a good way to kind of check yourself. If I'm like, hey, I'm going to spend $400 on velour outfits. And then he would be like, Chelsea, why? And I'd be like, no, you're right, I shouldn't. It's a good way to check yourself too. Multi-level marketing companies, specifically Monat as well, are horrible investments. She said there's nothing to lose. Literally nothing to lose because we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. That 30-day money-back guarantee does not include shipping. You have to ship it back. So actually you aren't getting all of your money back. You're losing out on $10 to $40, something like that, right? So this girl's just completely delusional, as we already know from, oh God, as we already know from the video I did exposing those voice notes. Also, I think I know why she is like whispering like this. I'm pretty sure it's because her boyfriend lives in the apartment with her and he doesn't like MLMs, or at least that's what I have gathered from doing some digging. Again, could be untrue, but just from what I was seeing and things that other people were telling me, is that he doesn't like multi-level marketing companies. He thinks it's a scam. And that would make sense if she's coming on, Instagram and saying stuff like this, right? So that makes sense. Notice how she didn't say, oh, my boyfriend, blah, 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 he's so great. She never posts about him. Never posts about him. That's weird. But that would make sense if she was like whispering because of that. Like, because she doesn't want him to hear her talking about, specifically saying that because that's really disrespectful to him. But then also talking about, especially because he would probably be like, bitch, you've been in it for 2 years and you're stuck at this level and not making it happen. Also, just because your mentor, that's not you. Your mentor doing something is not you doing it. So you didn't prove anything. Like, cool, the top income earner, she's also part of the less than 0.01% of the company. That doesn't account for everything else we're saying. That 96% of people don't make any money and fail. It's not because they're not working hard. It's not because they wanted a discount. Those numbers don't add up. It's because psychopaths like you recruited them. Please don't let someone come between your relationship with your spouse, your significant other, whoever. It's very not cute. Don't do that. This is literally why I always say, and why many people say, that multi-level marketing companies ruin relationships. We're not being dramatic when we say that. They ruin relationships, and this is how.
Basically at my chest
And then she goes on to talk about her hair growth.
Basically at my chest, and it was on my collarbone a month ago. Like, holy guacamole. It's really just the ingredients, You eat good ingredients, you cook good, you eat all organic, you look healthy. You use healthy products.
It's really just the ingredients. No, girl, you said it was at your collarbone and now it's at your chest. How many inches is that? Like 1.5. That's basically normal hair growth. And then also she has more of her hair off to the side. Her hair is parted to the side and she's like this. It's like, oh girl, I can do that too. Oh my gosh, my hair is to my nipples now. 4 seconds ago, it was at my collarbone. It's just because of the great products. Like, what are you doing? And I'm not saying this to be condescending, and I literally even commented this girl this morning and said this because she was talking shit, and I was like, sup, I'm here. I literally commented to her this morning, and I was like, I really hope that you snap out of it and that you understand how embarrassing this is and that you're being brainwashed and that like this is not cute. And I was like, I really do pray for you that like this does not ruin your relationship. And I even said, I was like, I'm not meaning that in a condescending way. Like she always says, like, I pray for you. Bitch, no, you don't. Shut the fuck up. I feel I might cry. I literally might cry. I just feel so bad for, God damn it. Listen, I know I, come off as a bitch sometimes, or just this badass, talk. Some of y'all are probably like, bitch, we don't think you're a badass. You're just an ass. I know I come off as, this strong, confident woman who, just doesn't give a fuck. I don't, realistically, but also it's like, I'm just unfiltered. That's it. I'm just unapologetically unfiltered, but I really do care about these people, and I don't want them to be making an ass out of themselves. I don't want them to be brainwashed. I don't want these companies to keep taking advantage of people. Oh my God, I'm leaking. What are these feelings? I mean, even from like the horror stories that y'all have told me, and that's one thing as well, is like they really do ruin friendships. And I just see, like, I get so many DMs from people just who are so brainwashed and so deep in it. And I always read them to Tony because I'm like, God, this person's crazy. But then sometimes, like, when I read it, I'm like, oh my God, like, what happened to you? Like, really, what happened to you? How are you this deep in it? And it makes me so sad because these people are ruining their relationship, and it's mostly women. And I hate that so much. And I hate people being manipulated and being just ran dry, or all their money taken from them and all their time taken from them. And it kills me. I'm trying to suck the tears back in because I don't want to mess up my makeup. I'm fine. Oh God, everything's okay. It just fucking sucks. I hate it. But that's why I will not stop making these videos. So I'm going to keep making these videos and educational content. And yeah, sure, I'm sassy and it's entertaining. And, you know, I call these people idiots a lot of the time and that they're brainwashed and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, listen, you can be a good person, but you're still being an idiot. Yes, sure, you're a victim and you've been taken advantage of, but also snap the fuck out of it. But I mean, I get it. Okay. I understand that people are taken advantage of and it's not okay. And that's why I'm like fucking crying right now. Anyways, I don't know why I just got so emotional. Showing my heart. I need to suck that back in. Okay, so this one is a Reels as well. So obviously I'm not gonna do the sound, but it says, it's the Billie Eilish song, the one that goes, stop. What the hell are you talking about? Get my pretty name out of your mouth. That was my impression of Billie Eilish. William Eyelash, if you will. But this girl, it says, it's a scam. And she says, nope. And it says, it's a pyramid scheme. She says, nope. My friend says it makes your hair fall out. She says, nope. She said, stop. Before, after. Okay, so your hair looks better. You didn't talk about how it's a pyramid scheme and a scam though. So, and also again, it's not the products. It's that now you're putting more effort into your hair. Now you're using a system and different types of products, right? That's all it is.
Happy Monday, y'all. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy first week of the year officially. I'm really excited for what this month has to bring. This is actually really early for me. I'm like dead tired, but this is something that I've been doing lately more. I've been waking up a little earlier than my typical 10, 11, 12, just enjoying my time freedom because I want to be more disciplined and get more work done. Success, discipline, and honestly, like the more time you give yourself, the more you can get done. That's exactly what.
Wait a minute. So she was alluding to that she wakes up typically at 10, 11, or 12. First of all, what? Like, Jesus, that's a lot of wasted time. But then she says, you know, I wanted to wake up earlier because I have time freedom and I wanted to work more. I don't think these people know what these words mean. Inigo Montoya says to what's his face, he says, you keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. I don't think they know what time freedom, what free time is, because free time, yes, it means you can do whatever you want, right? But it's like, if you're just working constantly to make money, in this context, they're using it against people who are working and tied down to a schedule. But if during your time freedom and your free time, you're just working and waking up earlier, is that really time freedom? What? Makes no sense. Like, what? Good God.
Exactly what I'm doing. So really, really excited for what this month has to bring. So I'm going to talk today, actually, Millionaire Monday. This is going to be the first time I'm going to introduce this every Monday. So I'm actually going to be talking about a millionaire in the company. We have 58 and counting.
No, they don't. Let me be clear. Monat Global does not have 58 millionaires in the company. I know other MLMs have, you know, $1 million clubs or whatever, and it means that certain teams sold $1 million worth of product within a month or a day or whatever. First of all, for a company that claims to be as big as Monat, that wouldn't even be impressive. The company that I work for does well over $1 million in sales every day. On Black Friday and that whole weekend, we hit, I want to say it was 3 million. It was pretty crazy. It was awesome, actually. I was really, really, really happy. I cried. I was a little bit corny. I called my boss and I was like, girl, we went from like letting go of 80% of the company to having like that crazy, like to getting back on track, like for the year. And we had like no one working for 2 months. We both almost cried. I was like, I was real emotional. It's also like, That's not what we're talking about here. Monat's million dollar club is what it's called. MDC. Why do I know this much about this company? It's a problem. I know more about this company than most people in it. So shit, maybe I should join. Just kidding. I'd rather throw myself in front of a train. So Monat's $1 Million Club, MDC. It's just another fucking acronym. I'm gonna hit ABC, I'm gonna hit XYZ, I'm gonna hit SED578, Batman symbol. What? Jesus. Just another acronym that means not shit, honestly. That is very disempowering and disenfranchises women all over the world. So, $1 Million Club, to get to the goddamn point, means that that person, let's say I've been in Monat for 3 years and I hit $1 Million Club. That means that within my time, the entire time I've been in Monat, I have made $1 million in commission over 3 years or however long I've been in it. Does that make me a millionaire? No, because that's not how time and money work, or taxes, because that commission is pre-tax. That does not account for, like I just said, your taxes. That does not account for how much money you're spending on the business. The commission that you are paid through a multi-level marketing company or as a 1099 employee at all, or even if you got an LLC for that, which if you're at that level, I hope you did. That's your revenue. That's not your profit. And also just in life in general, just because, let's say with my job, I make $1 million in 1 year, just for shits and giggles, let's say that. Before taxes, so after taxes, I would actually probably be at like 600,000. And let's say that's like 401k and stuff like that too. And insurance, which we have insurance through Tony's employer anyways, because it's better. But that doesn't account for all of my living expenses per year. That doesn't account for my business expenses per year and just all the other shit. Like in reality, if you make $1 million a year in 1 year, you're most likely not a millionaire because you have living expenses. Now, if you have a spouse as well who's making money, then okay, that's a different story. A lot of these people don't. They retire their spouses or whatever the fuck. It's very frustrating. And then they're like, oh yeah, you're a millionaire. You're a millionaire. No, you're not. Stop lying.
In only 6 years. And a lot will join because they're like, wait, I can make $1 million in money. Like
0.01% and even less than that make that. Because that 0.01% is how many people get to the senior executive director level, the very top level. Only a small portion of those people make the $1 Million earners list or club, whatever the fuck. So realistically, no, you can't. Is it possible for me to go to the moon? It's possible. It's not probable. I'd have to fucking join the Air Force and become an astronaut or a scientist or some shit? No.
In only 6 years. And a lot of people join because they're like, wait, I can make $1 million in money. Like, what? And people have done it in a year and a half, 2 years, 3 years. And I think back and I'm like, wow, as a nurse practitioner, it would have taken me $1 million.
As I keep working, my pay increases significantly. Your income from an MLM is solely reliant on your downline and the people that are losing money because they've been recruited below you. How can you live with yourself? Now, listen, it's ridiculous. Don't be like these people. I hope you enjoyed Top MLM Fails number 12, and I will see you in number 13, which I'm going to change into something more comfy, and we're just going to keep on fucking filming because this month, January 2021, I'm trying to film or post 4 videos each week so that we can see if I can actually do this full time. So hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Love you, deuces, and I'll see you in my next video. Like, subscribe, comment, check out the merch below. It's going to get better, I promise. And love you, bye.